I will never be good at this, but I don't care. There are a lot of things I'm not good at, and this is going to be one of them, making interesting videos that are for the mass consumption of the public, because it doesn't matter to me. I just need this to be appreciated by my friends. And even if they don't appreciate it, I'm not going to stop. But they do appreciate it, so thank you for watching. So we had an impromptu visit to Value Village today, and I would say I was not disheartened over the last bunch of months, because I have a whole bunch of stuff down here below my desk that's pretty full of stuff I have to sort that we've got at Value Village over the years, or at least this year. I had a video, I think less than a year ago, about how clean my Lego room was. I won't show it to you now. It's a little messy. I can see most of the floor, so that's a win. But yeah, so the last couple, I would say, let's just say the last couple weeks, last couple months, going to Value Village was, at our Value Village, was usually, I said in a post on my Facebook group that I seem to always appreciate our local Value Village more than all the other Value Villages out there. It's a thrift store, in case you don't know, secondhand used store that our Value Village here near the house always perpetually seems to, quote unquote, always have at least some Lego for sale, which has been great for me. Straight up, it's been great for me. But the last couple months, the Lego that's been for sale has been, and I'm not disparaging this, had I have the room and the money, I would absolutely love it. But just like Friends, the last 5 or 6 years Lego sets or pieces, a lot of tan, a lot of light blues, a lot of pinks, a lot of whatever, which is great, but I don't build with that. And I got a whole bin over there. Actually probably 2 bins now of colors that I don't build with, because I build with the original that you always see on the side of the old boxes here, the black, white, blue, red, and yellow. It's upside down, but I don't want to turn it over. This goes, but that doesn't show the color. Anyway, those are the colors I grew up with. The original 5 primary, not the primary colors, obviously, it's the red, yellow, blue. The 5 basic colors that Lego used back in the day, before they went into all the collector colors. I don't want to call it esoteric. That's not the word either. Before they expanded their palette, before they expanded their color palette, when they went into the dark browns and the dark greens and all the other stuff. The tans, I like tan. Tan is one of the few new colors that I actually have sorted in my special way of sorting. Although it's only six shoe boxes over there, but they are sorted. Orange, tan, and well, obviously light gray, light blay, the new light blay, because I have tons of it, and the dark blay is sorted because that's what all the new sets use. But all the light blues, the purples, the lime green, all the new sand blue, sand green, all those colors, I don't sort. They just go into a bin. And overall, I don't have a full bin of any one of those colors. Although if I sorted those 2 big bins, I might have. But I someday when I have time, I will probably sort those out. But anyway, so going back to our Value Village. So for the past bunch of months, there's been, I think, maybe 2 or 3 times I've gone into Value Village, Sandy and I gone to Value Village, where there was no Lego at all, which is actually shocking to me because they always have some Lego. And if we don't count Duplo, and if we don't count clone bricks, they usually have Duplo. They always have clone big bricks, the old Mega Blocks and all the other crap bricks that I will never ever own. But the Lego pickings have been for me, and I've been leaving them for other people to buy, and they have been purchased. They have been purchased before because we visit. I won't say I guess frequently. Sandy and I will be sitting at home after dinner, and she says, well, what do you want to do? Well, I like to go to Valley Village. I honestly do, because I walk around up and down the aisles, especially in the housewares and the kitchens and the electronics, to see if there's some sort of interesting thing I can find. And I found, for example, I found this guy in Valley Village. Like, yes, it's Lego, and I don't think this thing still doesn't have the price sticker on it. This thing did work as a radio. I actually have in the garage the CD player radio, the big yellow brick. Actually, I think it's blue too. I have a yellow clock somewhere. I have no idea. But I find these things at Valley Village. I think, hey, that's cool. I got to buy that. So, and then I come across something, and I mentioned this before, and already, 5 minutes into this, I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about. We go to Valley Village, and I walk in the housewares, and I find a gizmo, a doodad, a doohickey, and I don't know what it's for. I try to, what was that out of the package? What were the instructions for this gizmo? Is it a kitchen utensil? Is it something else that I don't want to know? But anyway, I have fun. I have fun in Valley Village. And also, I will say this. I actually walk through the bed sheets and the towels sometimes, not every time, but sometimes. And occasionally I will find Lego bed sheets. I have some over there. Because sooner or later, I'm going to get my mom's sewing machine. I'm going to practice a few times. I got some patterns. I can build. This is Lego. I'm going to sew myself a golf shirt someday when my sewing gets more proficient. But anyway, all that is to say, my wife and I went to Valley Village today. And today, I was just expecting the routine, either friends or recent Lego. Nothing I would be remotely interested in purchasing right now. When I retire and have lots of money, I'll buy all the Lego I see. But I have said that I'm going to reduce the amount of Lego I buy at Valley Village to just something I'm really interested in. And of course, what I'm really interested in is classic space and old bricks. So now we're at the point of why I'm making this video 7 minutes into it. There's about 15 bags on the wall, and some of them were nothing to do with Lego. It's clone bricks. You can just tell from a mile away that they're clone bricks. There's no Lego in the bag. And then there was a whole bunch of bags that were mixed. And some new bricks, some recent sets, the police sets. You can see it was a police car, fire truck. I'm not tempted. I am tempted to buy those, but I don't need those. I have enough tires. I have enough fenders. I have enough of those pieces. There was nothing unique and interesting to me in those bags. But what I did is I found these 5 bags. Now, I didn't thoroughly examine the rest of the bags, because knowing that there are these 5 bags, there was probably some pieces that relate to the pieces in these 5 bags that were in the other bags. But I looked close enough. I grab a bag, I look over it, and I say, yes, no, maybe. And if it's nothing jumping out at me, I put it back on the shelf, because I don't want to spend a lot of money on Lego. I really don't. I have enough. But if I see something that's really, really cool right off the bat, I'm going to throw this into my shopping cart. And so I usually don't do it this way, but today, because I want to make a video, because it's been a while since I made a video, I wanted to show you these 5 bags that we just got from Valley Village today, and I'm going to explain my reasons for getting them and throwing them into the shopping cart. And overall, you guys will see immediately why I grabbed these 5 bags. Now, to be said, there is a ton of crappy, and I'm going to keep on saying that, and they can sue me, but crappy clone bricks. There are a ton of crappy clone bricks in these bags. And that's sad, but I don't care, because I still spent $9.99. We'll talk about that in a second, but $9.99 on each bag. So 5 bags, that's $50, or $49.95. But it's $50. And this is the first bag I saw, and you can see right there is the old antennas, or the old radar dishes antennas. And then I look around, and there's another one. So there's 3 big 6x6 antennas in here, and there's at least 2, 1 gray and 1 white 4x4 antennas in here. And there is my favorite tire that I talked about numerous times, the 6882 tire. 6882, 6880. Wow, It's been a long time. 6880. So it's also a Fabuland car base in here. I saw that, and so I said I'm going to buy this a 6x10 red plate. Always cool to have, but standard. But again, non-Lego in here. Absolutely, there's going to be non-Lego in here. So that was my first. Wow, there's classic space. Now you know that this is classic space. Now I believe these also came in some other sets sporadically, but there's also a 4x6 light gray, and there's another tire here with the knobbies on it. My favorite tire, 2x2 gray plate with the tire. This 3x4 slope with the red triangle on it. Nice to have. So there is some really excuse me, there's really some really nice old pieces in here, and there's a lot of clone bricks in here, which is sad, but anyway, I don't care. So I'm going to be a white antenna right there. So that's something I noticed right off the bat when I grabbed this bag. And I said, this bag's going in. It's going into the shopping cart because there's over enough to justify me spending $10 on this bag. Now, I would be hard pressed to say, after I sort this out, that there would be $10 worth of Lego that I could sell on Bricklink. But probably not, as it is. I don't know what the 6x6 antennas are going for, but what I can do is I can rebuild whatever and just take a few parts from my collection and build the 6880 and probably sell that for more than $10. Right? So, you know, in the end, I can't complain about this bag. I'm going to take it. I'm going to open it up and look at it later. So that was the first bag I saw. The second bag I saw was this one. And this is what, again, wing plate right off the bat. Classic face wing plate. The 6x6 doodad that came in a 6886781. The command center. The 6920. I can't remember. The uranium search vehicle. So I grabbed that instantaneously, but also in here I saw in this bag, and the 5x6. Okay, can you see it? The 5x6 by 2 trans blue inverted slope. So of course I'm gonna buy that. Some more gray 4x6. So I thought that was pretty, and waffle plate. so I grabbed that. It's got a pullback motor here. It's Technic pullback motor. It was cool to have. But what got me was the wing plate, the 6x6, and the trans dark blue 5x6 by 2 inverted slope. Just fantastic. I didn't see any other pieces that were that interesting, but I'm looking through now. They got the 8x16 green base plates. I don't know. I got a stack of those for nothing. And again, some non-Lego. This is a Hummer from Mega Block, I would imagine, with the micro bricks. It's going to go back to Valley Village. So that's what I also do. When I sort all this stuff out, I take the non-Lego out, I put it into a bag, and I take it back to Valley Village and get a 20% discount card. So that saves me money. So then I got this bag, Thor's hammer. That's not why I grabbed this bag. The 6x14 base plate. Now I got this bag because it had more wings, more classic space wings. There's a snowman in there. Do you want to build a snowman? And I think that's the only reason I grabbed this bag was because of the wing plates, but I'm sure there's more stuff in there that I'm going to want to look at. So besides the 6x axis. And so I'm going to, this is probably the weakest one of the lot, but I got it because of the wing plates. Got it because of the classic space wing plates. So that's bag 4. Why did I grab bag 4? I can't figure out why I grabbed bag 4. I can't understand at all why I grabbed bag 4 at all. So, yeah, another 6x8 trans yellow. Like it's by far one of my favorite pieces of it. So there wasn't much else in here, but it was worth a drive to Acton if you're from Canada. Or from Montreal, you get that reference. And I just noticed this now. Look. There's nothing to do with classic space. Nothing to do with classic space. A clutch gear. Woohoo! You don't usually find those in a lot. I love, one of my favorite Technic pieces of all time is the clutch gear. So I just noticed that now. Happy. So that was great, but it was the 6x8 trans yellow. Oh, there's a shield here. So Forest Knights right there. So that's cool. So I'm going to have fun sorting that one out. Now, bag 5, the only reason why I grabbed bag 5 originally, 8x8 radar dish. Easy sale to me. Absolutely easy sale to me. That's why I grabbed it. There was something else in here, but I think it slid down into the middle somewhere. So I can't remember what it was now. You got this castle panel wall. I'm not even sure if that's probably like, yeah, it looks like Lego. So I'm gonna have fun sorting out those 5 bags. So here's the bill, and I'm just gonna fold this in half where this thing is. So think $9.99 a bag and 5 bags, so it's $49.95. I'm gonna actually cover that because I don't want you guys to know. And Sandy suggested this too, so I'm going to. Where can I mark this? I'm gonna put it here so you can just see that I paid for it. It doesn't have anything else on it that I don't want you guys to see because personal information. So, not that you guys don't know where I am. So this is Value Village, 5 bags, $9.99, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Discount basically $2 a bag, so it should be $49.95. And of course we got our taxes, but the total did they put 5 or 4? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. They always scan 5 bags. The subtotal before taxes was $39.95 with the discount. So we saved $10. $50 became $40 because we have a 20% discount because we bring back stuff. So it got down to $39.95 because of the 10% or 20% discount. So the whole bill was $45.15 with Canada taxes on it. GST and PST, 8% and 5%. So $45 of Lego there, and I see really, really, really good classic space parts that are, and I won't say unique, but relatively rare. The 6x8 is not rare for me, but it's nice to have. But I'm gonna have fun sorting that out. And I actually, this is what I do, and I mentioned this, so we'll go off on this quick little tangent to finish off this video. I always put a towel down on top of my desk because these are coming from used lots. I don't know what else is in here. It's gonna be dust and gunk and whatever. Maybe, because it is a used lot that came out of a thrift store. So I don't want to keep on cleaning my desk when I can just do it on top of this towel. Take the towel outside when I'm done, shake it out, and then throw it in the washing machine. So this is why I always use a towel for sorting, and it also stops things from rolling all over the place. So what I will normally do is I will take this bag, I will open it up, make sure I watch the staples because I don't want the staples to come out and then get mixed into the pieces because then I'm going to get them stuck in my finger. I'm going to jab my finger. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. If there's a sharp object somewhere in this, I'm going to just jam it into my finger. And I don't want that. So this is the bag. I'll throw it in my trash can. This is my trash can now, and you can already see that this is not Lego, and this is not Lego. Nope, that is not Lego. That is not Lego. So there's gonna be a lot of non-Lego in here, but it's gonna have some Lego. Got a cone. Love the cone. Burp. Love the burps. Old tires. So that says it's kind of the 70s. This, from like Rock Raiders or something. But again, you have pieces like this as Mega Block. But then you get stuff like this, and I just love finding stuff like this in my collections. But I open this because of this piece here. Love these pieces. So what I'll be doing is I'll be sorting out the Lego from the non-Lego, and after that is sorted, like non-Lego. When that is done, minifig legs. Now, normally you do not get minifigs in these lots, at least not up in the store that we have. Somebody pre-sorts these and takes them out. They take all the minifigs out of the collections. And I'm not sure if they sell them separately because I've never seen them up on the walls, but I believe they sell them separately. This is, let's talk about this for a sec. Ouch, that's supposed to be white. This is a white 4x12, and it's yellow on top. There's white in the bottom. So this has obviously been in the sun in somebody's window. You can see the shadow of the white. So someone's coming from this direction. This probably sat in the window for a long time. But I might hydrogen peroxide it. So I'm going to be going through all of this, each and every single piece, verify if it's Lego to not Lego, and then after Lego sorted out, some Bionicle. Again, I got a whole bin of Bionicle for some strange reason. An old 4x12 gray plate, always nice to have. So that is not Lego. This is not, what is that? See, sometimes I try to figure out what these things came out of, but then most days I don't. So anyway, I'm going to be sorting for a little bit. This might be Lego, but I might not recognize it because it's got the same thing. I'll put that aside because, again, I'm not another minifig legs. I am not an expert. Oh, so this is the other thing. So this is not Mega Block. This is that VTR or whatever, Tyco or whatever. So now I have to be very cautious about looking at each individual piece because the Mega Block are easy to see from a distance, but the rest of them, they built them very well. And so I actually have to now look at the studs. I have to read the Lego on each and every one that's in here because that's what happens. Well, that's what happens. So anyway, I'm not going to bore you with my whole sorting technique that I got going on here. See, this is also, these are Lego pieces, and then this is a non-Lego piece there. As you can see, it's got the stud, hole in the stud. So that's a long Lego piece. So this is what I'm going to be doing for a while. I'm going to try to sort out these 5. What is that? I'm going to do this. What is that? I don't know. Non-Lego, a little cool piece, but not Lego. Like my friend Chris Giddens' video he posted the other day, throwing pieces out on the ground because they're not Lego. So anyway, I said I wasn't going to bore you guys with this. I'm just going to be doing some sorting now. I may take another video when this is done before I wash these pieces. I don't know if I'm going to wash them tonight because it's already after 11. But I'm going to do my sorting here for these 5 bags, get them sorted quickly to show you the pile of Lego versus the not Lego. And I think it's already, for me, it's already determined to be worth the $45 because, again, the classic space pieces. So I'm very happy with a lot already. But I'm gonna do another video showing you what I've got, and so there might be a part 2 to this video. So maybe I'll talk to you then. But if I don't, we'll sign off. I want everybody out there to stay safe. Be kind to your neighbors. If I liked clone brands, I'd have so many clone brand pieces. But I don't like clone. This is an old gray 1x8 brick. It's got slight yellowing to it. Not the worst I've ever seen. Not the best I've ever seen. But anyway, I'm not going to keep on boring you guys with this. Mega Block and Lego. Be kind to your neighbors. Be kind to each other. Be kind to yourself. Very important to be kind to yourself. And I will talk to you soon.